ผู้หลาย As Ambassador Gao mentioned, I think this is the first time that any Taiwan president was able to come to Denver, and I'm glad to report she's having a great time. But I'm also going to speak a little bit seriously about a topic that Stanley Gao raised, which is the Taiwan Relations Act. As he mentioned, it was passed 40 years ago, April 10th. It was an expression of the importance of Taiwan to the United States of America. In part, it says that any attempt to change the status of Taiwan through threats, the use of force, or coercion was a threat to the stability of the Western Pacific and of grave concern to the United States of America. But we actually have a law laying out the great importance of Taiwan to the United States. Very few places get a law in our foreign policy. In fact, I'm hard put to think of one. What it means, though, is, as Stanley said, it gave us a basis to develop a relationship. That relationship has flourished. Taiwan is our 11th largest trading partner. We have constant back and forth. Just as importantly, however, the Taiwan Relations Act, I like to believe, played some role and dovetailed with Taiwan's democratic transformation. It gave the basis that gave Taiwan the confidence so that the people of Taiwan could make tremendous sacrifices to bring a genuine, flourishing democracy to Taiwan. And that inevitably has brought our two peoples closer and closer together over time. Again, as Stanley has mentioned, this is not the easiest of times right now. Taiwan has an aggressive neighbor that uses aggressive language, aggressive actions, and aggressive misinformation to try and influence events on the island. But I will also say, as I've spoken to the congressmen of both political stripes, as I've met with senior figures of every government agency, I can stand here and assure you that the U.S. commitment to Taiwan is as strong as it has ever been. So on that fairly serious note, let me once again welcome, I am not going to say my old friend, I have known her for many years, but my friend of long standing, President Tsai Ing-wen, to the United States of America.
谢谢国宾大使。
Thank you, Ambassador Moriarty.
今晚我们很荣幸邀请到科罗拉多州的州长 Polis 参加欢迎蔡总统的晚宴，让我们请 Polis 州长来为我们讲几句话。
Tonight we have a very special guest. Governor Polis has taken time out of his busy schedule to welcome the President and all of you tonight. We would like to invite Governor Polis to say a few words.
I am so honored on behalf of the great state of Colorado to welcome President Tsai to Colorado to further expand the opportunities for economic and cultural exchange between Taiwan and Colorado. We are honored to be in the presence of members of our federal delegation, including Congressman Lamborn, Senator Gardner, former members of our federal delegation, including Mike Hoffman and Tom Tancredo, and many members of our state legislature from both parties, showing strong solidarity with the people of Taiwan and support for expanding our cultural and economic ties with Taiwan. We celebrate the triumph of human rights and liberal democracy in Taiwan. In particular, I applaud President Tsai for her work in helping Taiwan become the first nation in Asia to legally recognize same-sex marriage. The ties between Taiwan and Colorado run deep. Nearly 200 Taiwanese students study at our universities, including 4 cadets at our Air Force Academy, 1 each year. Congressman Lamborn and I have had the opportunity to serve on the Board of Visitors of the Academy together. And not only is Taiwan and the Taiwanese military benefit from this arrangement, but our American students and future officers benefit tremendously from exposure to Taiwanese and other nationals with whom their national security duties in the future require coordination and close work. And we celebrate that important relationship as well between our institutions of higher education and Taiwan. We also applaud President Tsai for her interest in renewable energy. She will be visiting our National Renewable Energies Laboratory in Golden and NCAR. Her interest in bringing new renewable energy opportunities to Taiwan is a critical part of the global effort on climate change and reducing our carbon emissions, and we hope that by working together, we can achieve our important climate goals and that Taiwan can be a meaningful partner to the state of Colorado and our efforts to achieve energy independence. Once again, on behalf of Colorado, it is my deep honor to welcome President Tsai to Colorado. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Polis.
今晚我们非常荣幸的邀请到美国联邦参议员 Cory Gardner， 还有联邦众议员 Doug Lamborn 莅临。让我们邀请联邦众议员 Lamborn 上台为我们讲几句话。
We are also honored to have 2 members of Congress with us tonight, Senator Cory Gardner and Representative Doug Lamborn. We would like to first invite Representative Lamborn to say a few words.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here tonight. I feel like I'm in great company. I see some of my former colleagues from Congress, Mike Kaufman and Tom Tancredo. And of course, I see other distinguished folks. I see Senator Cory Gardner, Governor Jared Polis. I see many members of the Taiwanese American community from all over Colorado who are here tonight. And of course, Her Excellency, President Tsai. I'd like to thank the Taipei Economic and Cultural Representative Office for inviting me to attend and for organizing this great event. We all benefit greatly by deepening the cooperation between our 2 countries, and I am happy to play a part in that. Although the 1979 Taiwan Relations Act altered the nature of the relationship between the United States and the Republic of China, I believe our friendship and cooperation now is as strong as ever, and it must remain strong. Our strong relationship is in large part thanks to President Tsai's leadership. And with everything that's happening in Hong Kong, if you read the news, it's good to have a leader like her in charge in Taiwan. Standing up for freedom. I was very pleased that the State Department approved the $2.2 billion arms sales to Taiwan last week. The armaments will serve as a physical reminder of our deep connection. The deal includes 108 M1A1 Abrams, the main battle tank of the U.S. military. This is a mutual beneficial transaction which will strengthen the Republic of China's military and strengthen the American defense industrial base's capacity. At our low point, we were building only 1 tank a month. By the end of this year, General Dynamics will be building 30 tanks a month. The deal also includes 409 Javelin missiles, 1,240 TOW anti-tank missiles, and 250 Stinger missiles. You would think that people would think twice if they have any designs on Taiwan. And without mentioning any names. Now, these are not surplus military equipment or second-class weapons. This is the same high-quality military equipment that our American warfighters use around the world. This arms sales reinforces the United States government's obligation under the Taiwan Relations Act to help Taiwan maintain self-defense capabilities. I will continue working with the Trump administration and with my colleagues in Congress to ensure that these arms sales remain regular as well as robust. You know, I had the great opportunity of visiting Taiwan in the early 2000s, and what I saw was a thriving, technologically advanced democracy that is an example to all of Asia. May Taiwan continue to prosper in peace and freedom. I'm happy to support the continued friendship and partnership between our two countries. Increased security and economic cooperation is in both of our nations' interests. I look forward to working with my congressional colleagues to strengthen these relationships. The future of Taiwanese-U.S. relationships is bright indeed. Thank you.
谢谢 Lamborn 众议员。
Thank you, Representative Lamborn.
接下来我们欢迎长期支持台湾的好朋友联邦参议员 Cory Gardner 致辞。
We would like to invite a long-term friend of Taiwan and a tireless advocate for Taiwan in the U.S. Senate, Senator Cory Gardner, for a special presentation.
Well, thank you, and welcome to Colorado. Welcome, President Tsai, to Denver, Colorado. We are so grateful that you are here for what is truly a historic evening. It's an honor to be with President Tsai, Governor Polis, honored guests from Taiwan, and the dignitaries from Colorado. Thank you for being here tonight. And from those of you who are visiting across the United States and the West, welcome to Colorado, welcome to Denver, and spend a lot of money here. Thank you. President Tsai, Colorado is known for its incredible majesty of our Rocky Mountains. It's marked by our great continental divide, where East meets West. Tonight, we celebrate the strength of a relationship where East has indeed met the West in Denver to grow our ties, to grow these bonds. I can think of few other places that have the relationships, the strength, the support of the American people that Taiwan shares, the United States shares with Taiwan. It's incredible to see the support tonight. We must continue and strengthen our relationship, beginning with the 40th celebration of the Taiwan Relations Act. The passage of the Asia Reassurance Initiative Act signed into law December 31st, 2018, which embraced, regularized, and routinized security sales to Taiwan. The opportunity to enter into free trade agreements with Taiwan is critically important, and I am actively engaged with the administration pursuing such an agreement as we speak. But on a personal level, I have now gotten to know President Tsai very well. I've had a number of occasions in Taiwan and the United States to visit with President Tsai, to get to know her leadership, and to know the strength and passion that she leads Taiwan with. Just a few months ago, I was in Taipei. We had the opportunity to meet in the office and then share tea at a tea house in Dadaoshi, Taipei market, the birthplace of Taiwan democracy. I watched as President Tsai was met and embraced by the people of Taiwan when we had a chance to walk through the market. The friendships, the strength of her leadership was clear and evident. And so tonight, I bring President Tsai words from the United States Senate, welcoming you to the United States of America, welcoming you to Colorado, to share our bonds that have far exceeded anything that we could ever hope for, knowing that they will grow even stronger over time. President Tsai, welcome to the Centennial State. Welcome to the United States of America. And our relationship will only grow greater, and our friendships only grow stronger. President Tsai, I present to you these welcoming words from the United States Senate. Welcome.
现在我邀请总统上台，接着答美参与为总统提供的礼物。
We would like to welcome President Tsai to the stage to accept a gift from Senator Gardner.
谢谢Gardner参议员。现在让我们以最热烈的掌声，恭请蔡总统致辞。
Thank you, Senator Gardner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving a very warm welcome to President Tsai.
Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated, please. Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here in the Mile High City. First, I want to take a moment to recognize some of our good friends in the audience tonight. Of course, we have Governor Police, rather than police, and Senator Gardner, Congressman Lamborn, and of course, Chairman Moriarty, my old friend, and who was with me in New York as well. And it is wonderful to have all of you here with us and to see friends of Taiwan here in the US. So let's give our friends, US friends, a round of applause for their support. I also want to thank members of the Colorado House and Senate for their presence today. Thank you. And then I will ask for the indulgence of non-Mandarin speaking and non-Taiwanese speaking guests tonight, because I want to introduce some of the participants tonight who are members of my delegation to the audience in Mandarin. 我要利用这个机会，也要介绍我们这一次一起出访的3位立委，他们很辛苦，这一趟跟我们走了将近11天、12天。我们来自高雄的管碧玲委员，还有我们罗志正委员。 另外一位也是来自高雄的赵天麟委员，但是我要在这里说明，我们这一次的代表团没有对高雄特别好。那这几天的出访呢，我们这几位委员在他们的社群网站上帮我们介绍宣传。 他们是我们的外交战队的一部分，所以我们是不是给他们热烈的掌声？谢谢你们。刚才Senator Gardner 坐在我旁边说，今天人好多。我本来以为这是一个不会很大的场，因为在这个是我们台湾人比较少的地方，但是呢，我进来的时候，有人告诉我说，我们这个场有680。 用台湾话讲，就是别狗了。Essentially, I'm saying that we have more people than we expected. And 我们在场除了我们科罗拉多州的在地的朋友之外，那也有很多来自别州的朋友。那有的是坐飞机来的，有的是很远开了很远的车子来到 Denver。那我刚才还在问我们的参议员说，从加州开车来要多久啊？从 Texas 开车来要多久啊？我知道，但是开车比较辛苦一点。我们有 Wyoming 来的吗？有没有从 Wyoming 来的？有没有从 ？My God， 有没有从 Arizona 来的？有没有从 Utah 来的？有没有从 Utah 来的？ Anyone from Utah? No? All right. Anyone from Nebraska? Okay. I'm sure we have people from LA. Quite a number of them, including my sister. Anyone from San Francisco? All right. Where else? What? Texas, of course, Texas. People from Texas tend to be loud. Texas. Texas. Oh. Anyone from Chicago? Right there. All right. Seattle. Anyone from Seattle? There. So we have how many states already? Bear in mind, you only have 51 states here. 50 states here, and we have already how many? Close to 20. That's not bad. 我相信大家都是从很远的地方来。不过，阮上远的所在来的人是我。我是对台湾来的总统啊。好，感谢大家到Denver来看我，真正多谢大家，多谢。好了，我要开始讲英文了。Denver is a young, diverse city known for its innovation and creativity. More than that, Denver embodies the freedom of the settlers who built this city, who bravely walked a new path, show the way for future generations. Our journey of freedom, democracy, and sustainability also led us on a path to find new opportunities for sustainable growth amidst the many challenges that are facing us. This journey took us to Haiti, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and St. Lucia. We saw how Taiwan is working with each of these countries to achieve the UN Sustainable Development Goals in the Caribbean. And seeing this work in person has only reinforced my belief that Taiwan can and should do more to help. We have so much experience to offer to the world. whether in sustainable development, economic growth, or good governance. Taiwan's cooperation model is one of reciprocity, of growth that is both tangible and sustainable. Taiwan is and always will be a champion for freedom, democracy, and the rule of law across the globe. And many of you have probably read the speech I gave at Columbia University during our transit in New York, where I told Taiwan's stories on the front lines of democracy. As I prepared to enter the lecture hall that day, a group of Chinese protesters stood across the street, waving banners attacking my freedom of speech and my duty to speak on behalf of my people. They sought to use their loud voices to stifle Taiwan's voice of hope, to see us back down in the face of their suppression. But I want to be very clear. The people of Taiwan are not and will never be intimidated. And neither was I, as I took the stage that day to proudly share our story. Each day, Taiwan stands strong in the face of suppression and growing threats. And the world needs to hear this story. In my 3 years as president, I have worked to make the voices of Taiwanese people heard. And I intend to continue to do so for another 4 years as well. As authoritarian forces seek to subvert freedom around the world, our experiences, our successes serve as valuable lessons, because democracy is our most precious asset, and we must protect it at all costs. That is why the Taiwan-US partnership, grounded in the values of freedom and democracy, is now more important than ever. The US has long worked to maintain a free, democratic, rules-based international system, and Taiwan, as a bastion of democracy in the Indo-Pacific, has been an ideal partner in this endeavor. Our partnership works because we hold many of the same beliefs. Like the city of Denver, we know that the future belongs to the next generation. As president, it's my job to give young people both the freedom to dream and the opportunity to pursue those dreams. It's also my responsibility to ensure the right to choose their own future through democratic means. And I take these jobs very seriously. That is why my administration has continued to push for reforms that will transform Taiwan's economic structure, giving our economy the flexibility it needs to respond to changes in the global trade order. We have stood steadfast in our defense of Taiwan's sovereignty and democracy. And we are working to counter external forces that look to infiltrate our society by drafting new laws to defend our national security. Our work has paid off across the board. as the world continues to feel the aftershocks of US-China trade war, Taiwanese firms are returning to invest in Taiwan in record numbers. What is more is that many of the world's top innovators, such as Google and Amazon, are expanding their investments in Taiwan. They recognize that our democratic system, strong rule of law, and protection for intellectual property rights create a strong ecosystem where they can invest with confidence. And this ecosystem is creating space for young people to innovate and dream big, seeing the work they are doing and the vision they have for our future gives me hope for a brighter tomorrow. Despite the challenges that we face, Taiwan's future is promising. The international community stands with us, and we stand determined to contribute more to freedom, democracy, and sustainable development across the globe. 'Now, I just came back from the Caribbean, where we have quite a number of diplomatic allies there. And they follow a lot of the British tradition, particularly giving long speeches. I don't intend to speak for a long time, but with your indulgence again, I'm going to continue my speech in Mandarin and in Taiwanese. 我今日有足多咱的朋友伫遮，大家拢足关心咱台湾的未来。我嘛知影讲足多人足焦虑的，因为咱有感觉讲中国是步步进逼，而且一手硬一手软，想要来压迫咱的台湾，接受一国两制。台湾的社会有一款的忧心，尤其是看到香港今嘛是慢慢失去自由民主，嘛开始担心台湾的主权、台湾的民主有一天会无去。确实，台湾受到很大的压力，但是要面对压力，总统要做的事情只有一个，就是把压力顶住。就像我们刚刚说的，无论我过境纽约还是丹佛，甚至于访问邦交国，我到哪里，中国的打压就到哪里。因为他们不想看到台湾的总统走向国际，和国际交往。蔡英文做的越多，他们抗议的动作就越大。民主国家才能享受抗议的自由。这些中国朋友来到国外，真的要珍惜这样的自由。大家看看香港最近发生的事情，就知道说自由和民主的珍贵。不只是抗议，这段时间大家也看到中国采取讯息战、假消息在渗透台湾的社会。很多的国际的媒体也都提到中国怎么样利用台湾的言论自由来干预媒体，伤害台湾的自由。这几年来，各种无中生有的假讯息，有攻击台湾的，有攻击政府的，有攻击蔡英文的，层出不穷。因为半年以后有大选，所以这些攻击会越来越多。很多的攻击已经到了荒诞不经，但是讲久了，就好像是真的。所以我要拜托大家，遇到令人怀疑的讯息，3件事情要记：第一个不能转传，第二个要赶快去查证，第三个要帮忙澄清。这3个动作是要帮助台湾来捍卫我们的、保护我们的言论自由。当然，我们也做了努力， 透过国际的合作，还有国内的修法，我们要防伤害民主的假讯息。那当然，还有一件事，各位也可以做，就是我有很多社群媒体，我有 Facebook， 我有 Line， 我不知道在美国有没有 Line，但是我也有 Twitter， 所以大家可以 follow。那么通过这边可以得到最快速、最直接的讯息，这样可以吗？所以各位，来自中国的打压，无论是外交、内政，从来都没有停止过。但是各位，不管压力有多大，蔡英文都会挺住，台湾也会挺住，坚守民主，珍惜自由，保护主权，绝对不在压力底下屈服。大家有没有信心？有信心哦，蛮标准的哟。不过在这里我嘛要提醒大家，2020年的大选是台湾的关键，咱的这关一定要过。咱的外部跟内部的挑战是愈来愈大，这个时阵，咱一定要团结做伙，一定要团结。我们才守得住台湾，守得住台湾的民主。这不是为了我家己，也不是为了恁家己，这是为了咱的少年人的未来。我们一定要守住我们年轻人的未来，让他们能够继续过着民主自由生活的方式。2020年就是台湾守护民主的关键时刻。有一句英语是安怎讲？是安尼讲的 ：United we stand, divided we fall。团结作伙，台湾才会赢。所以在海外，咱的朋友，尤其是在美国，咱的朋友，明年1月。一定要回来，咱做伙为台湾来拼，安尼好唔好？这个回应的声音太小了，可能有一半人是听不懂我在讲什么。安尼好唔好？感谢大家，多谢大家，谢谢。I would like to propose a toast to your health, to the friendship that we have been enjoying for decades, and I'm sure we're going to have long-lasting, prosperous relationship in decades. Cheers.
谢谢总统，请总统留步。来自科罗拉多州以及怀俄明州的朋友，也准备要致赠总统的礼物。
Thank you, President Tsai. We'd like to ask President Tsai to remain on the stage as officials from both Colorado and Wyoming express their welcome to the President.
接下来，我们将邀请科州州参众议员代表陈立坚在州政府漂亮的美国旗以及科州的州旗，以表示对总统的欢迎。
At this time, we would like to invite State Senators Nancy Todd and Larry Crowder, and State Representatives Mark Baisley, Pat Neville, Matt Soper, Colin Larson, and Kevin Van Winkle to present the American and Colorado flags to welcome the President. These flags were flown over the state capitol today and lowered down just an hour ago.
Thank you, President Tsai. Today, July 19, 2019, is a historic day, as it is the first time any president from Taiwan has ever visited the great state of Colorado. To mark this occasion, Colorado senators and representatives present will hereby present the two flags that were flown over our state capitol building, the flags of the United States of America and the flag of the state of Colorado. The members of the Colorado legislature wish to welcome President Tsai and hope that these two flags will serve not only as a commemoration of this historic visit, but also as a reminder to come on back to the Centennial State. So thank you very much.
谢谢各位参众议员。
Thank you to our state senators and representatives.
再次谢谢各位参众议员。
Thank you again to our Colorado state senators and representatives.